Alrighty, so this happened and is still going on currently as of this recording, which means I suppose it'd be a good time to talk about Angela or Angela or however the hell you're supposed to pronounce that. Okay, here goes. Alrighty, so Angela or Angela. History: Image Comics character, mostly related to Spawn. First appearance in Spawn issue 9, which was March 1993. Created by writer Neil Gaiman and artist Todd McFarlane, who was, yes, one of the founding members of Image Comics. And may or may not be appearing in the Marvel Comics. Well, okay, at this point we all know she will be appearing. The only question is a matter of when. Now, in order to get into Angela's backstory, we have to go back about 25 some odd years now to the 1990s. Now, there's a big, huge comic boom in the 1990s, and to understand why this happened and how it happened, we have to take a look at several different things. The rise of the superstar artist, the Dark Age, Image Comics, and the speculator bubble. Now, since obviously I don't have enough time to talk about all these topics within one 5-minute episode, these will be spanned over a range of several 5-minute episodes, and I was really hoping I could save this for Nostalgia Month, but oh well. Okay, so Image Comics was founded way the hell back in the early 90s because a lot of artists such as Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee, and with backing from people like Chris Claremont for some unknown reason, were kind of pissed off at both mainly Marvel and DC Comics at the time because they weren't given creators' rights. Okay, fine, that's understandable. So, to kind of retaliate against the machine, they founded Image Comics along with a bunch of other artists, which I'm not going to get into right now. Now, in the 90s when Image first appeared, they were doing really well, aside from the fact that majority of their comic books really sucked. And I mean really sucked. See, here's the thing, whereas people like Todd McFarlane and Jim Lee are really good artists, as writers, they're not all that great. So in the later part of the 90s / early 2000s, they proceeded to employ good writers like Neil Gaiman, Frank Miller, and several others to write stories for them. Neil Gaiman's contribution to Image Comics was in the form of Angela in Spawn issue 9, along with a medieval version of Spawn and a few more other characters, which won't be named mainly because we really just don't have the time right now. Now, here's the thing that strikes me as kind of odd. Whereas Angela has always piqued some interest, at least by her décolletage, her character has always more or less been kind of, well, boring, which leads me to believe that this is kind of a red herring, which a lot of fans have been thinking up as what's going on, and that Angela is just another cover-up for Marvel Man, which we'll get into another time, don't worry. When Angela first appeared in Spawn Comics issue 9, Todd McFarlane, who later turned out to be more interested in Spawn merchandising than making Spawn comic books, immediately sent her off to the toy factory. Now, because, according to Image Comic rules, every single artist / writer who created a character, even if it was in someone else's book, did have copyrights to it. Oh, yeah, let's not kid ourselves. The early Image guys, yeah, they weren't great businessmen or recorders or anything quite like that. Now, here's where things start to get a bit icky because the law gets involved. So, Todd McFarlane, when asked to cough up some of the rights to Angela to Neil Gaiman, he was, well, less than enthusiastic about it. He also claimed that at one point he owned all the rights to both Marvel Man and Angela, based on the fact that she was part of the Spawn comic books, which, okay, yeah, is kind of confusing right on its face, and which spanned in a long range of legal battles from about 1994 up until now. And Todd McFarlane actually started poking the bear. I'll explain, don't worry. You see, Todd McFarlane started creating spin-offs for Angela and other characters that Neil Gaiman had made for the Spawn series, along with creating a spin-off of Miracle Man, or Marvel Man, just to seemingly piss Neil Gaiman off. Well, Neil Gaiman eventually took him to court, and Todd McFarlane had to settle because he had declared bankruptcy because someone else sued him over something completely different. As we now know, Angela is now going to be incorporated into the Marvel Universe with this Age of Ultron thing that's currently going on right now. When she'll be incorporated, no one really knows, but right now everyone's guessing the next issue, which as of this recording would be issue number 8. However, with that being said, no one knows for sure whether or not it will actually be that issue. We're all hoping, but as of right now, yeah, no one really knows for sure what's going on with that. And I guess I'm kind of going to have to leave it there. Sorry guys, but yeah. Next time I'll get into more of an explanation on what's going on here. I'm CJ, and thanks for tuning in.